Hey guys, this is Blank Prairie Plays, and we are playing one of my favorite childhood games ever called ChexQuest, and you got it in cereal boxes or something. It had to do with Chex cereal, and it was awesome, and a lot of people played it. And I am here, I'm Stephanie, and I'm here with Chu and John today, and we are going to watch the intro video to start out because it's amazing.
Yay!
All right, you guys ready?
No.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Beautiful. It's Battlestar Galactica.
It's a battle Chex.
Chex-Mex Quest. Chex.
Chex.
Chex-Mex. It's
Yay.
Professor Utonium.
He's like a Lego guy.
He's all square.
Oh
Oh my god, why is she wearing a waffle? She like the new Waffle House mascot.
I mean, they're all, every single one of them is Chex.
I brought this poop from home. I
brought
got
these
worms.
with the poop.
No! They're phlegmoid. Actually,
You spoiled it!
oh, how did
I
you
didn't
know that?
A what? What are you talking about? Nice penis nose. I mean that's really, it just bothers me because I don't want to be vulgar, but it doesn't look like anything else. It doesn't look like a nose, that's for sure. Oh my.
We have a nutritional development center.
Yeah, they all have white noses though.
I like the way their pupils vibrate and dilate when they talk. Just like, ooh.
2 days ago, we lost contact with Bazoik.
The with Zoidberg? They lost contact with Zoidberg?
I don't remember the backstory very well, but basically there are some very unnutritional visitors, and they're like, "Oh no, breakfast!" and we have to kill them.
I don't know if Chex is really supposed to be
They
talking.
they send their greatest warrior, who is also a giant Chex man, and all of the cereal guys are like, "Yay, he will save the planet!" Oh, and that's like a scientist guy. And that's what you zap him with. I don't know.
You zap the scientist?
I mean, you don't zap the science, you zap the phlegmoids.
You're equipped with a taser.
So the story behind this animation though is pretty cool because I was doing some research prior to this. By the way, there are forums for this. People are super obsessed with this game. Like, people were posting on the forums like just this month, which just blew my fucking mind because this is from 4 or 6 or something. But some guy sat in his living room and animated this in one sitting, and they put it into the game, and I think it's amazing. But yeah, this is kind of the beginning of the game right here. You get dropped off on this like crazy planet, and that's your spaceship, which also looks like waffle iron, but it's actually Chex. Everything in this game is Chex, by the way.
You are now bigger than your ship. Nice.
Yeah, he just like.
I like that his hands are splayed a
He
little.
like. Yeah, it's a really interesting game, and we're gonna play it in a second.
Yay!
We are playing ChexQuest now. After that riveting intro, and yeah, I'm playing.
Bazoik!
This particular version of the game you can download. Like, some guy who worked on it, basically like put the first 2 that I think actually came in cereal boxes, or like you could do proof of purchase to get them or something like that. He worked on those 2 games, and then there was like maybe a 3rd game that they never really finished, and he finished it up and included it in this download, so you can download it if you just Google like ChexQuest all 3 or whatever. And that's what we did. So I'm gonna play the first game, which is this one, Rescue on Bazoik.
Bazoik!
And I'm going to do Gobs of Goo, I guess, because I haven't played this in a while. And by, like, a while, I mean I haven't played this...
Yesterday. Since yesterday.
No, not... like, in a million...
Get him!
7 years?
Oh my god!
What kind of range
Yeah,
does your taser get?
What kind of range does my taser... Not that much.
Okay, so
You can upgrade weapons.
you're telling me when you were like selling me on this game before, you're saying that this is just Doom, but with family-friendly fun pasted on it.
For breakfast, basically, you get keys. And
there's breakfast right there. Get him.
No.
Oh, he's not a.
Yeah, these guys are
a green monster,
Lemonades or whatever.
the superfood from
And
Odwalla.
yes.
Yes.
Maybe. Oh, so these are like little waters right there. Because like, what else do you have in your balanced diet? You got water, you got fruit, you got vegetables, and you got breakfast.
I guess.
Especially Quest.
I was gonna argue that I don't drink water for breakfast, but I guess that's actually true because I wake up with a dry mouth a lot.
Yeah.
What do you put in your cereal if you don't put water in your cereal?
You know.
Almond milk.
I'm gonna just like skip around a little bit because I haven't done this in a while, and I need to find keys.
You did it. You found the Fruit of the Loom logo.
Yeah, there's a lot of those around.
The Fruit of the Loom logo?
I'm in a blue
What does it do
access
for
area
you?
right now, so I have to get the red key so I can go through the red door. And I think this is like the last key that I actually need. Like this first level is really, really fast. I'm just gonna run all around these people so I don't really care.
How many ships are there? You keep passing by your ship like a million times. Am I just really lost?
I think there's multiple ships. This guy used to fucking scare me so much. The first time you hit this guy, he's like impossible. Oh god,
You're out of Zorch.
I'm gonna just.
Oh
run.
shit! Watch your Zorch, bro.
I'm just gonna run for it. And oh no,
He's locked. You're dead.
Fuck, I have to kill him.
You're dead. You're out of
Oh, I
Zorch.
got it.
Oh, you got
What was
it.
that?
Now
That
I
was
just
the
have
last
a spoon. I have a
shot.
breakfast spoon.
You
and I'm
eat
about to
them?
die.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
I gotta go get that health like that's over here. Sorry I'm playing this so bad, like I said. It's been like 7 years or whatever.
It's okay. I can't tell what you're doing.
Okay, cool. Good. Perfect.
You're doing
No
very
one knows
well.
I'm doing bad. I'm doing awesome right now. Oh, actually, there's a thing over here.
I mean, we will
where am
notice
I?
if you die, though.
I know.
Which you're
I'm not
gonna do
die.
pretty soon.
No, it's cool. I got armor!
I mean, that's not health.
I got a secret. I don't care.
Your guy is
It's
all.
good. I'm good.
Your guy is all slimed. The icon on the bottom.
Oh,
There, I'm done. It's good. We're good. I passed the very first level, and I didn't do so well, but you know I did it pretty fast.
Flemoids
I
returned.
guess.
69.
So now we're in a storage facility, and this was like a maze for me when I was younger. Like I don't know, I didn't really get video
A
games.
warehouse is a maze.
I have to get a couple things real fast.
Oh, fair
because
enough.
I
This is
screwed
actually-
myself the last time. I have to get the zapper here, and I have to get that thing, and it's gonna be a lot easier now. Oh, never mind. Fucked up.
Liar.
It's okay. That's where I entered. Okay, so like I said, this was a bit of a maze for me when I was younger, and hopefully it won't be as much of a maze for me now. But you know, I'm still not fantastic at video games, so.
You got your Zorch back.
You have 41% health.
I have a
There
question.
you go. Yes.
How come it said Flemoids returned when they end? Like, you returning them somewhere when you Zorch them?
Yeah, when we return them back to like their home planet or something, and sometimes there's stuff in these boxes.
So I know we watched the intro
we go.
movie and whatever,
That's
but in
better.
true form, I wasn't paying attention. Like, what are we trying to do? Like, they're on Chex World or something?
The Flemoids have somehow infiltrated Chex World, and I'm sending them back to their planet using the amazing like blaster thingy that weird scientist came up with. I don't know, he's very smart. And I'm basically just like teleporting them back to Chex World.
Okay,
And,
so when you
yeah,
keep
they're not supposed to be here.
picking up the green Ghostbusters logo. Sorry. The cans that have a green blob on it with
Yeah.
a strike through it, what are those?
Those are just like armor.
Okay.
Look at this guy having like a seizure. What is going on, man? There's some
Oh, God, that
breakfast.
was
I got
fun.
some breakfast. Oh, there was another one behind me.
This is much easier than last time.
Yeah, you got your your breakfast gun.
I'm getting a lot of breakfast. I'm getting a lot of vegetables and a lot of these little Ghostbuster cans.
Anti-Slimer cans.
Anti-slime. Anti-slimer.
So,
I think I have to go down here next.
the threat is that if the Flemoids take over, kids will open their box of Chex and there'll just be snot all over
Yeah.
inside it.
Breakfast is saved thanks to me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yellow access only.
And I got that key earlier. You didn't. Oh, transport area. Also confusing me as a child.
Well,
I was like a really smart kid, I think. But like some
We
of these
were all
things just
smart
baffled
kids.
me, and now I'm just like, how did I not get this?
ain't that the thing? You're like smart up until puberty starts, and then you just like suck at all video games. You hate
basically.
life.
Oh, man, why are
You're
you so
estranged
smart?
from your parents.
I mean, when I hit puberty, I started living in the basement, so I got pretty good at video games.
That's true.
willingly, or were you sentenced there?
Like both.
Oh, I got him in the last second. That was awesome.
I gotta
was pretty
say,
happy about
growing up in California, or I guess the West Coast, not really a lot of basements in houses.
Not
So-
a lot of.
No, I'm serious.
That's not something I think about. Just houses having fewer basements depending on what area
Yeah.
you're in.
Like, or not having basements, like, at all.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah.
it's definitely a novelty to me. It was, like, that basements were real. Like, the first time I remember going to a house that had a basement, I think I was visiting, like, a family friend in Wisconsin. Or maybe not, I don't know, it was a while, and it was like, whoa! Or maybe it was Kansas. Like, I was like, whoa, an actual basement! Like,
Did it feel like you were entering a mine shaft or
Blue
something?
key!
What could be down here? Have they been excavating?
what kind of mysteries lie here? Oh, puddles and laundry machines. That's all that's here. But no, really, it was like a thing that you'd see on TV all the time. But I didn't. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to have like an attic or a basement room or something? Also, no attic, no basement in my house. So it was weird.
By the way, I hope I'm going in the right direction because I'm lost again.
This
Stephanie,
place does look ridiculous. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's really confusing. I just got a blue key though, so I have to find the blue door.
as someone who hasn't been paying attention to your playing at all, I'm disappointed.
Thanks. Oh, okay. I think I was supposed to go through this door over here. Hopefully it's not the door I came in on. Cause that. Oh no, this is right. Yeah. This was like a maze for me when I was younger. I kind of have an idea. No, I think I did it
No,
wrong,
this looks
so-
familiar.
And there's
Yeah, I
no
think I went through
snot
here.
moids.
Yeah,
I wonder what would
remember
happen
this
if I
place.
jumped through this.
Uh,
Oh,
You don't even lose health. There's
nothing.
no fall damage.
I didn't
Cool.
know that actually.
That will make things easier.
Yeah, that's
Climb to the
so
highest
easy
thing.
now.
That's my first thought too.
I
It's
think-
like, okay, now that there's no fall damage, climb to the highest point and jump.
I've definitely gone and. Oh wait, no. Is that a rocket pack? What is
Yes.
that?
No, you got more Zorch though.
Oh, it was just a Zorch thing.
It's a Zorch pack.
Zorch pack. Okay, so I went through that door. I went
Wow.
through that door. Do I go through that basement door again?
Did you already go through the basement door?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I didn't see a blue key door.
I think you need
Do I go
breadcrumbs,
this way?
and then you need to leave them everywhere that you go.
Maybe there are two.
Not
basement
breadcrumbs.
doors.
Candy?
That's yellow
Chex
access
crumbs.
area.
Ah.
Hold on.
Or, you know, the annoying part of the cereal, like when you're almost finished and then you pour yourself a bowl and it's like 2 real pieces of cereal and just dust.
A fine powder of cereal.
Yeah, then
Okay,
you
I think
lay
I got
that
it.
down, then you walk across it, and then you can follow your
Yeah.
footprints.
This is double access, yellow access areas. So was there double transports? What the hell is going on?
Oh, wait, why don't you use a transporter?
I'm afraid.
What do you mean you're afraid? Go in there!
I think this is gonna just send
Enter
me to the
the
same
unknown.
place. Like I was definitely.
Oh, okay.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna check. Whoa!
Say
alright,
yeah.
that was different. Okay, never mind. I think maybe there were just 2 different transports, and now I'm in the right one. I guess. Maybe?
Why do your checks need to be refrigerated?
Everything
No,
looks the same.
I know, right?
Look, this is the refrigerator
I think
storage
I just
area.
used the
Looks
same
the same.
thing
You can
on
tell
both
because-
sides. Oh god damn, there's another one.
You can tell because of all
What the hell, man?
yeah, no.
Maybe some like color coding of rooms. The only difference, like, for the tone of this room is that wall was a different color.
Oh, cool! One of these cool blasters. Alright, I'm definitely going the right way though.
You got another Zorch.
Yeah. This one, I only have 3 of it though, so I gotta
You
use
only
it
got 3
sparingly.
Zorch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I like how all ammo is called Zorch, but you
At least this one shot.
it's actually very confusing system of ammunition because you had 300
You have a
a
whole
second
bunch of
ago.
different guns, and then there's. Oh god, this is so hard.
It's not like
There's definitely a guy behind me. There's
See.
that guy. There's that guy. Alright, I'm good now.
before you had like 6 Zorch, you used it all. Now you're at 250.
Yeah.
Just because you switched guns,
I mean,
That's really irritating.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I didn't get this big Chex armor. I guess because I'm at full armor.
Yeah, you already got armor.
120%. You picked up more than you needed.
Come here, guy.
Does it still help you? I know we're not going to figure that one out, but is it worth it to have the extra 20% of armor since you're already past the maximum?
I think- Well, I don't know, actually. That's weird. Like, I guess you get 100%, 120% on top of your 61%. Also, speaking as someone who's never played Doom,
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I feel like there's a secret somewhere. Like, I don't know why I haven't found the place that I'm supposed to go to yet.
You should jump more often.
And there are secrets. Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing? No, is that a thing? Try crouching or something. And hitting use? The use button?
Oh, shit!
Yeah, call
Okay. Oh, ooh, a secret is revealed.
You can use things in
buttons.
this
Another one
game.
right there. And I got that button.
You only had the map like 50 keys and remember what all of them did.
Yeah!
Instead of, context.
I feel like I just ended up on the other side.
You're welcome.
You did
or
it!
Something.
Oh boy, a
Let me
plate
look
of carrots.
through.
My favorite kind of
It
breakfast.
looks like I already shot some stuff.
I don't
So
think I've
where
ever
is
had
this
carrots
blue
for
door?
breakfast. Carrots are not a part of any breakfast for anyone.
They are for Bugs Bunny.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
I'm sorry I've offended all Bugs Bunnies that are listening.
Yeah, he's like
I'd be pissed.
20. No. What I did was you add 50, and then I was going to add 20 on top of the 50 for his age. And instead of saying 70, I said, he's 20 years old. No, Bugs Bunny is definitely an older character that's 20 years old.
Alright, I feel like I should have, it has to be somewhere really obvious, and I just whoa, alright. I guess that's where it was.
You did it!
I just, fell through the floor for some reason.
This level doesn't make sense. I'm
Yeah.
losing more
I remember more of this now. So there's my blue access area.
I'll
And
check
then
it.
If you get into that green stuff, you lose life.
A swimming pool of bullshit.
That's not
It's a
even
yerk pool.
that good of a...
Like
from
Animorphs.
Animorphs, right?
Okay. I remember this part. This
Do you
part
want
used to
some
scare
ear
me too.
slugs?
Ew, I don't want them in my ears.
That's good because they did Thing from
There's something
Animorphs.
over here.
I remember in Animorphs, they had the tiny discs that were about GameCube size, and I thought they were so cool. So I got a Sonic demo in the mail once and shoved it in my computer, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be just like Animorphs. It did nothing.
So
Didn't understand computers.
Here's the thing that's gonna transport me. I think I kind of want to go check out the other range real fast. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna end it. I guess.
Yes.
See.
We're gonna do it
And-
next time.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it next time.
We're gonna do it next time.
You, on
On Blank Party
On
Plays.
whatever this show is